Hey everybody, Everett's live music on the 9th day of August, 2023. A shout out today, I caught a bitchin' sunset tonight, and there's many thoughts that wander for me through the days. It's something to see that, isn't it? Not for everybody, for some. If you've ever appreciated art, to truly watch a sunset happen its whole length through, maybe there's not a lot of words that need to be said in the company you're with. Except for, maybe at the end, you know. Some people get to see a lot of them. I've seen so many times the sun come up and the sun go back down. And as I think about our lives and the history of who we are, and we still describe it as the sun is coming up, but actually we are turning to face the sun. In that statement right there, it holds a lot of gravity to the fact that we are so young. We still choose to express life in a way that when we didn't understand everything, we're still expressing it the same way. It happens on many levels. I will not get into a great deal of latitude that would provide in a conversation, but it is the reality of us. To a great deal, we're a people who I think a lot, to one degree or another. We're just different thoughts and feelings and are the forefront of our foundation of life, where I think it should actually really definitely be our connection with everything around us, an understanding of it. If we all understood it from birth, it could be mind-blowing. I know maybe you're like, yeah, that's a little too far, but I really don't think so. That is what we need the greatest understanding of. What's happening around us? How does it happen? For some, you can actually read the weather patterns and predict the weather if you know enough about it. By the formation of the clouds, the time of year, the activity of certain animals around you and stuff, it's all very possible. It has been in the past, sometimes used for whatever purpose, but easily discarded. I just want to say about today's sunset, if you were on the southeastern corner of the valley today in Las Vegas, and you looked across the valley and watched the sunset today, it was magnificent. There's a lot of good ones in the Southwest and stuff. A lot of the time it's because we can see so far, and then some of the times it's because of the limited amount of clouds. Some places it's cloudy too much to, but A beautiful one today, reminding me of what we hold dear in our patience for a moment where everything just falls away. And you watch an artist, it's to me nothing outside of just what happens around us. I give that to no one. There's no person, there's no being, there's no God, there's nothing I give that to. It's the reality of what's happening around me, and I have a moment in my life to experience it. I experienced it without a lot of conversation or anything, and I just watched it happen. I watched a magnificent painting happen. And the best part about it is the painting keeps changing. And it lasts for, an hour, maybe a half hour. Today, for maybe less than any of that. Maybe today was maybe, 20 minutes. Maybe more. Maybe a half hour I was out there. I don't remember. I didn't clock it. I didn't time it. But I watched it, and it slowly and so beautifully changed. It's like, dude, you cannot. And I want to emphasize again, in the end of this conversation, I want to end that with dude, it's got to be your thing. If for everybody, I think it happens one or another time in your life, no matter who you are. If you don't find it to be that exciting, there are some that'll grab you. I don't think anybody's numb to it all. But it's pretty cool, man. But the idea of AI, and to me, it's like a lot of things we talk about, UFOs. I'm not scared about it. What I am fearful of is that we are going to allow something to produce for us our artwork. And it took from our very artist what is indescribable. Is it better to give everybody the opportunity to be a great artist through the use of a computer or something? When we get into poetry and music, is it okay for that? Conversations that could and should be had, through all of us. But I would get back to that idea of just, wow, what a beautiful sky today. And I think there's a huge need for the understanding of how everything around us works. If we all knew it and we put our time into it, Anyway, a good shout out. Cool, good time today. The temperatures are lowering here, but to learn and put our time and energy and our efforts into understanding what is around us, the nitrogen and oxygen levels. I mean, it's almost 80% nitrogen. It's less than 20% oxygen. It's all of these things, and then just having the idea that without it, this changes, and if the balance of stuff is tipped, it doesn't take a lot. And it matters for us and those that are behind us. Peace. Let's do this one for you. Hi ho silver. you know? Big props out to the nature calls flicks and stuff, you know?